Hi, everybody. It's Elise with Game Changer Biz. Thanks for joining me here. I want to kind of talk about some tips for entrepreneurs uh, who have mastered how to keep moving forward regardless of what's going on. Um, Sometimes we get so caught up with our business that we kind of lose our edge. And but there's a remedy for this. Um, what a lot of times I know I will personally do is if I feel like I'm kind of getting bored or having that lackluster, I will try to take a step back um, from my business and kind of take a look at the overall picture and then decide what I need to do. Sometimes it's good to have the opportunity to meet up with other entrepreneurs, whether they're in your industry or not, kind of get a fresh perspective. And it could be anything from a successful venture, startups or established businesses. It doesn't matter. It's always important to have constant movement with your company. And the importance is really to have some sort of action, not just only when you're launching your business, but so many times being an entrepreneur or business owner, we sometimes will stop moving forward if we're faced with challenges, whether it's regulations or technological challenges. So, what I found that's the easiest thing to do to try to prevent from not moving forward is one, definitely set goals. That's very important because without goals, it's like driving somewhere and not having a roadmap or knowing where you want to go. I'm just driving. Well, where are you planning to go? I don't know. It's the same with business. If you, hey, I have a business. Well, what are you planning to do with it? I don't know. I'm just going to see what it does from day to day. Is not really a good plan. That's gonna, somewhere along the line, you're gonna realize this is not the way to do this. Um, and another thing a lot of people will do is let fear of failure get in the way. If you do that, you will definitely not have the opportunity to succeed. I mean, are you going to have some trials and tribulations? Absolutely. Anything in life worth having, you're going to have some sort of trial and tribulation. I think a lot of us are so used to uh, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to always give me something. Uh, and that could be nice, but I like to be able to have the sense of accomplishment of doing something on my own and feeling like I've achieved something. It's like watching the little child learning how to walk. Um, you don't see parents keep picking them up. They keep encouraging them to stand up and start walking. But for some reason, when we get a little bit older, all that changes. It's a sense of protection from friends and family. They don't want to see you fail, but sometimes you have to face adversity and maybe have a little bit of failure in order to learn what's going to work and not work. Also, build your confidence. And then it makes you appreciate things more when you have some sort of challenge. But don't let a fear of failure stop you. Actually, let that fear of failure fuel you to go ahead and move forward so you can accomplish the goals that you're really looking for. And then that just goes right on over to taking risks. It's always a risk. Are you going to succeed or not succeed? Are you going to fail or not fail or have that fear? Overcoming that fear will make you take more steps of taking risks. Um, and this isn't just like haphazardly. You have to think it through. Um, is this so basically it's calculating your risk. Is this a good risk to take or is it not? Should I wait a little longer and then go for with this particular risk? And that risk could be something like expanding. Say you have one business here and now you want to expand it to two businesses. It could be a little risky if you haven't done your homework, or you say, I just want to have two more, but you haven't built out the business or its marketing and have the clientele coming in. So that's where you could be taking some unnecessary risks. But definitely do the homework and don't settle. A lot of times we get discouraged and we think, well, I must not be able to reach for the brass ring, so to speak. So I'm going to settle for here. Well, if you need a little bit more practice or maybe another skill set or hiring some more people, that might make you capable of reaching for that brass ring or the gold ring. But don't get discouraged over it. This is part of learning and growing with your company. So this is to keep you moving forward. So the best thing I found is actually evaluating what your goals are, taking a look at your business plan, and making any necessary adjustments. Because if you're settling now, you could be settling for less than what you're capable of doing with your business. And this is why it's important to have like business coach or a mentor. And this is, like I said, with my type of business, we sit down and we take a look at this to see what it is that you need to do in order to be more successful. So, and that, of course, like I said, just drops right into the next part is seek out a mentor. If you realize you're having a lot of challenges, you feel like you're failing at something and you don't know if you should take this risk, um, then the best thing you can do is get a coach or a mentor. Uh, that way they can help you, kind of guide you down that road. They've already made the mistakes and had their challenges, so they can kind of lead you through a little bit quicker so you can get to your level of success a lot faster than if you were trying to do everything all by yourself. So first off, you know, don't let fear of failure stop you. Be willing to take some risk. uh, don't settle for, if it doesn't feel right, just don't settle for less. Seek out a mentor to see if that's going to help you, and I'm sure it will. But definitely make sure that you're setting the goals. So, again, make sure you're setting those goals. Don't let failure stop you. Learn how to take a good risk by learning how to analyze and plan out everything. And then, of course, make sure if all of this is not quite working out for you, then don't stop and don't settle. Just go ahead and see about working with a mentor to help get you moving forward again, and also to reach that level of success that you're looking for and that you're quite capable of. So thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Be sure, if you like what you're hearing, to drop a comment, hit like, subscribe, and also be sure to send me an email on uh, if there's a particular topic you would like me to discuss. So have a great day.